lesson, we're going to be taking a look at unit conversions, specifically in the US system of units. Now, you've already been exposed to what these fundamental units are, and of course you know that there are other units. For example, with length, we know that the fundamental unit there is foot, but we also have inches, we have yards. If you're on the nautical side of things, you have fathoms, miles, and we need to be able to convert back and forth between these different units. So here you have the units and their equivalents here for length, mass, and time. And we're going to take a look at how do we convert back and forth between these. So to do that, let's give ourselves a basic formula. And our basic formula here is that we're going to take our original measure. We're going to multiply that times a conversion factor. And that is going to give us our desired measure in units. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, let's take as an example, we have 2 feet and we want to convert that into inches. Now, we already know the answer to this problem, so we'll just take a look at the approach. We start with our 2 feet and we need a conversion factor. Well, we have the information we need over here on the side of the board, and all we need is that our foot is equal to 12 inches. So we're going to make that into a fraction. Now in this case, we're going to have 12 inches per foot. Now we know that 12 inches divided by 1 foot is just 1. So the only thing we're changing here is the units. The feet will cancel out, and that's going to leave us inches. So here we have 24 inches, and we know that's right. So what if we want to go back in the opposite direction? So we have 48 inches, and we want that in feet. Well, we're going to use the same conversion factor. We're just going to flip it. So we're going to take our 48 inches, and we know that one foot is the same thing as 12 inches. And so here that's going to give us 4 feet, which is exactly what we expected. So now let's take a look at something just a little bit more involved, but still very straightforward. And let's say we take time, and we have 4 hours that we want to convert into seconds. So this is going to require us to use 2 conversions, but we can do it all at one time. So we're going to take our 4 hours, and if we look over here, we know that we have 60 minutes per hour, which will get us to minutes, and then we're going to multiply that times 60 seconds per minute. That's going to leave us with 4 times 3,600. Okay, so now let's take a look at one more example. And in this case, we have a rocket travels 20 miles. And we want to know how far is that in feet. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to do it just like before. We're going to take our 20 miles, And we're going to look over here and we realize that 1,760 yards is 1 mile. And we know that 3 feet is 1 yard. So miles cancel out, the yards cancel out, and we're left with 20 times 5280 feet. And that's going to come out to 105,600 feet. Okay, so now we'll give you a homework problem. We'll put that one up there and we'll leave it up for some time so you can pause it if you need to copy down.